Today we're going to look at the Timbren Rear Suspension Enhancement System, part number TDRTT1500. This is what the AION Timbren spring looks like when it's installed in our truck. As you can see, it fits into a factory fitting right here, and it's almost an instant upgrade to your truck. Now sitting on here, you'll notice that it has a gap right here. The idea here is that when you're driving down the road, unloaded truck, the suspension can travel freely before it hits the spring here. And then when you do load your truck up, then the spring starts to work as needed. So when you use your truck like a truck, what's going to happen is that this is going to make contact here. It's not going to keep it at the same ride height, but when you have it fully loaded, your truck's going to handle a lot better than without any help at all. A couple key points about our spring here is that it is made out of complete rubber construction, but not just some rubber block that's here. It's actually into the design of it, how the bellow here, how the shape of it kind of goes in, gets wide, gets narrow again. It's a little bit progressive, so as you use it, if you use just a little bit of spring, it's just going to help just a little bit. The more it compresses, the more it works, and the more stiffer it gets, and it allows it to become an active part of suspension and help hold the load. Let's compare our original component to our Timbren rear suspension system. Our original component here is bump stop. It's designed for overload situations, so when you hit a bump, and keeps your suspension from collapsing all the way, and it stops right here as a safety. And that's all really it's good for. Our Timbren here is a lot better set up. First off, you can see how much taller it is when I hold them up together. This will start working a lot sooner and becomes an active part of your suspension during the whole process where it goes up and down. When we put our truck through a test course, we'll have this weight in the back of our truck. We'll show it before Timbren's installed, then we'll show our weight in the truck after Timbren's installed. You can see how suspension works both ways. Now as we drive over our test course, without the Timbren's installed in a stock configuration, you can feel everything. The truck will go back and forth a little bit. You can feel the weight in the back of a truck, and it's kind of wanting to steer a truck back there. Now if our Timbren's springs installed in the truck, we'll go through our test course one more time. And the best thing I can tell you out of this, it does feel controlled. You do still feel the bumps just like before, but the big payoff here is that I feel much more in control going over the bumps. Now we compared this to our original suspension equipment that was in the truck, and we can see how much better it is. Now you may have also considered these against airbags. Airbags are great for a situation where you're going to change the load in your truck quite frequently, and you're going to use your truck heavy duty situations or heavy towing all the time. That's great. However, if you're a normal guy like me that uses my truck every now and then, and occasionally put something in the back of it, I use these myself. I don't want to mess with keeping a minimum air pressure and checking that all the time in my truck because I won't be using it in that fashion all the time. This is a much easier, much quicker way an effective way to enhance the suspension on your truck. And there's really virtually no maintenance. So I just keep an eye on it and make sure it's clean like just the rest of your truck. Now this product is also great for commercial applications as well, as according to Travis. I haul commercial tires for a living, so I needed to boost the suspension on my 1500. That said, the Timbren product has worked flawlessly. Then 1 year later, we checked in with Travis, and he had this to say: Timbren did a great job with this product. I've noticed there's no wear on the spring helper. I haul commercial tires every day. If anything, they're even better now. A great product. And that'll finish it for a Timbren Rear Suspension Enhancement System, part number TDRTT1500.